Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to denoise a render in Blender. So without any further ado, let's get started. So noise, also called grain, is one of the most common issues when rendering in Blender, especially when using the Cycles render engine. Noise appears as a small random of dots or speckles across your image, making it look rough, blurry, or unfinished. This usually happens because the render doesn't have enough samples to accurately calculate the lighting, reflection, shadows, or indirect illumination. So the Blender includes several powerful denoising options that can remove most of this noise while keeping your render looking clean and detailed. I'm going to show you what causes noise. Cycle simulates the way light behaves in the real world. So every rendered image is calculated using sample. The fewer sample Blender calculates, the more random noise appears. So before you begin, you need to have a blender, of course, a cycles render, and most likely this is just a optional, but you need to have a GPU rendering system. So instead of CPU, use your GPU. So now as you can see, if you go to the output right here on the top right corner, make sure that on the or render right here, make sure that you use cycles. So this is one of the this is the most this is better than Eevee when it comes to lighting operations, etc. like that. So make sure that you use cycles. So now method one that you can do is to enable automatic denoising. So this is the easiest and most commonly used method. So what you're going to do is to open the Blender, open your project. So after opening your project, after opening your file, switch to the cycles as I did earlier. So now after switching to cycle, you need to enable GPU rendering. This is just optional, but you can just do that by finding this one device, and from CPU choose GPU compute. So yeah, that's it. So it depends on you, but I'm going to stay as CPU. But yeah, it's much faster. GPU rendering is generally much faster. So now locate the sampling section. So scroll to sampling. So this one, you'll see separate settings for viewport and render. So this is a separate settings. So enable now the denoising. So in the render section, you can enable the denoise. So make sure that you enable that, and with that, Blender will automatically remove noise after the render finish. Also, the next step is to choose a denoiser. So depending on your hardware, Blender may offer one or more denoisers. So common options include Open Image Denoise or Optics RTX. So when you're using a CPU, it's best to use Open Image Denoise. But if you're using a GPU device or GPU compute, you can use Optic X denoiser. So yeah, that's it. So now you can just render your image. So press F12 or click render right here on the top left corner, and the Blender renders the scene. So now as you can see, once the rendering is complete, the denoiser is automatically remove most visible noise. So as you can see, there's a most of the noise or the black spot has been so yeah, that's it. That's how you can
Denoise a render, and also that's it for this tutorial. If you want more, please like, subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.